There was one of our viewers sent a tip today and said, "Is there anything to this? Can you check this out?" And it was a story about a town in Montana, Hardin, Montana, where they had an empty jail, and apparently had made a deal to have it be used by a private security group called American Police Force. There's a lot of stuff to go through here. I'm going to play you two reports just to kind of get a sense of this, because you can imagine that the townspeople were a little surprised when the other night, a bunch of black Mercedes-Benz SUVs roll into town that have logos on them that say Town of Hardin Police Force.
Which is only a slightly problematic since the town doesn't have a police force.
Right. So, and the black Mercedes and the fact that it's being operated, the guy that runs the American Police Force has a very thick foreign accent. They started to go, right?
KULR, yes. Okay. Billings, Montana.
Right, so here you go. Here's their first one.
Well, members of the American Police Force showed up in Hardin yesterday, driving vehicles with Hardin Police written on them. As Color 8's Nick Law reports, it created quite a stir, especially because Hardin doesn't have a city police department.
This was the talk of the town in Hardin on Thursday. Mercedes decked out in the City of Hardin Police Department decals and driven by American Police Force members. Two Rivers Authority officials say having APF patrol the streets was never part of their agenda.
I have no idea. I really don't, because that's not anything that's been in the discussions that I've had with any of them.
As it stands now, the Bighorn County Sheriff's Department is contracted to patrol the city, and APF has no jurisdiction. If that was changed, Peterson claims it would have to go through the city council. As for the jail contract with APF, both sides are yet to agree on a deal, as bondholders rejected it again on Thursday morning.
No, it's a complicated issue. There's a lot of tax laws that they're working through, and we're just hoping now. We thought we were going to get it by Tuesday night. We're hoping now we can get it by Friday night.
And Two Rivers Authority officials say the contract only deals with the detention facility and the training center. There's no mention of a homeless shelter, animal shelter, or any other services for the area.
Well, that was never in the contract to begin with. I think it was just kind of on a wish list of what Captain Michael wanted to do here.
American Police Force officials plan on staying in the Hardin area for the next month.
And that was Color 8's Nick Law reporting.
All right. If that happened in your town, you might be going, well, what in the heck is going on, right? So a lot of things have been circulating and emails going around, people saying, is this some government plan to...
Keep in mind, it's a $27 million jail that's never been used. There's 460 some odd beds, and they claim to be this... training, they're doing training for security and overseas, and you wonder, you're going to show up in our little town and take over our jail. What's going on?
So I couldn't even get they said that the American Police Force's website has been periodically unavailable.
I haven't been able to get it.
I couldn't get it. There is a cache on the USA Today article if you look. And so this is getting covered. CBS News has an article up about it. USA Today has an article.
Here, let me.
It's got music.
It's got music. Hold on.
I want to give you. I want the military music.
Well, let's go ahead and do a window. Hold on. Don't come over yet.
Sorry.
Okay. There.
There we go. Is this Bolero?
The American Police Force is dedicated to maintaining our well-deserved professional reputation as a results-oriented, full-service, private investigative and security agency by way of commitment, diligence, unique resources, creativity, and tenacity on behalf of our clients. American Police Force leverages the talent and expertise of their extensive global network to provide local, regional, and national security solutions to the United States government and other clients who are in need of customized private investigative services. Some of our services include highly sophisticated background checks, asset searches, undercover investigations, both domestic and international, and much more. They offer private investigation services in all 50 states and international countries. Their main office is located in Washington, D.C., and they service all the states and most countries. Our experienced staff consists of highly experienced former law enforcement officers. They have years of experience and vast global resources to provide timely and professional international investigation services. Our highly trained staff will discover information that fits your needs to get the answers you
Will
need.
they now?
Some of our services include kidnapping and ransoms for ransom, international air marshals, security for convoys in Iraq, Pakistan, and more.
There we go. Nice. All right. So, what could go wrong, right, as they say? The USA Today article points out that there's a couple of odd little twists in this. The SUVs started showing up. The decals after the Furor were later removed. APF, which is mentioned using the facility for military training, refuses to offer any specifics until after the contract to take over the prison is signed. Let's see. Albert Peterson, vice president of Hardin's tax-supported economic development arm that built the prison 2 years ago, says people will be shocked when they learn the high quality of the person who will run the operation, the Gazette reports. I did my background checks and my homework, and they're legit, but nobody will reveal the name of who this will be. Peterson says APF, American Police Force, hopes to begin filling the prison with inmates early next year, but neither he nor APF will say where the prisoners are coming from. The Billings Gazette quotes local officials as saying they have reason to believe that APF is a spin-off of a much larger security company that has contracts around the world. But now here, this brings us to the second report. KULR, the TV station there, has discovered that the founder of the group, APF, Michael Hilton, that's this guy, has an extensive criminal record and spent 6 years in a California prison. The Missoulian says court records show he also uses the aliases Midrag Ilya Dokotovich and Midrag Ilya Dokovic, and also Michael Miodrag. And for what it's worth, the APF...
About Russian accent you're using there.
Thank you.
I will say.
And for what it's worth, the APF logo is almost identical to the symbol on the state flag of Serbia. Okay?
How about that?
Yeah. And you can see why people in Hardin might be going like, we're doing what? All right, here's this. Here then is KULR's second report on the APF founder.
It appears the leader of the group planning to fill the empty Hardin jail has spent some time behind bars himself. It appears APF's leader, Michael Hilton, has been involved in several fraud cases and has even spent 6 years in a California prison. Court documents show that Hilton has a $1.1 million worth of outstanding judgments against him. Records indicate Hilton has multiple aliases and has twice declared bankruptcy. Fraud cases include luring investors into a fake real estate development project, convincing a couple to give him a silver statue worth $100,000, and pocketing construction funds. Hilton landed a 6-year prison term in 1993 for a dozen counts of grand theft, among other charges. A California doctor who says he was conned by Hilton says he was stunned to learn he was planning a major venture in Montana.
I didn't even sleep last night because of the memories that it conjured up. He's the reason I had to go bankrupt. I lost my practice. I had some mental issues because of this. Wente was using other people's money, mainly mine and other people, to like a Ponzi scheme. I think he...
APF spokeswoman Becky Shea called this morning and told us, quote, the public documents all speak for themselves. The media that I've seen so far has done an accurate summation of those documents.